doubt, Mother Nature is always in charge. And to our guests who are joining us today on this historic occasion, let there never be any doubt that we are Alaska tough. A little bit of slop out there is not going to keep us from this celebration today. Alaska proudly claims the distinction as a place that treats the members of our armed forces and their families probably better than anywhere in the country. And that's a pretty lofty claim and even a tougher standard to sustain. But I promise you, and this is no exaggeration, it is a fact. All you need to do is spend a few years here on a military assignment and you leave as an Alaskan for life. This week, we are proud to share the Alaskan way of life with our distinguished visitors and our officers and the crew of the USS Anchorage. But we recognize that ceremonies like this just don't happen. They are the result of hundreds of hours of volunteer efforts, so it is appropriate this morning to recognize those who have given so generously of their time, their resources, to make this commissioning ceremony a reality. I'd like to recognize Mayor Sullivan and all of his committee for bringing this all together. And to the officers and the crew of the USS Anchorage, as you travel across the globe, represent this fine city well. Anchorage is truly one of the most beautiful places in this great nation, the incredible alpenglow that lights up the Chugach Mountains on one end of town, and then the whales that we have visiting Cook Inlet on the other. But the real treasure here is not in our surroundings. The real treasure is with our people. Anchorage is one of the most civically engaged communities in our nation. Every day of the year, the people of Anchorage go out of their way to lend a hand to their fellow man. We stop to pull strangers out of the ditch in a raging snowstorm. We strongly support the philanthropies of our communities. We think globally. We donate our time, our labors, our missions to a faith that makes life better for people here and around the world. So go forward on your missions with a caring and a giving heart, with the knowledge that you represent the very best that America has to offer. It feels good. It feels good to be able to welcome the Navy back to Alaska. You've been gone for far too long. We miss you. And we are hopeful that with the changing navigational environment in Arctic waters, that you will be back in this great and this extraordinary land. My best wishes to the USS Anchorage and to the men and women of the Navy and the Marine Corps. Know that you will always have a home in Alaska. Thank you and God bless.